Welcome to the John Arbon Textiles vlog.
31!
Yes. You can count.
Yeah.
I'm Helena.
I'm Donna.
And I'm Laura.
Yeah. Sorry if we forgot to do that last time.
Yeah. We forgot who we are.
I think a lot of people will know us by now.
Yes. So if you didn't know, that's who we are.
Yeah.
In this episode today, we're going to talk about our latest exciting new yarns.
Ooh, Appledore Aran! Whee!
An Aran yarn.
Yeah.
People will be so excited.
Yes.
We're so excited.
Nice, cosy Aran yarn.
Lots of plans.
And also going to tell you about all the fun things we've got for Socktober for all of you who like knitting socks, like Donna.
Yes, I love a sock. Sock knitting.
I did some last year. Maybe I'll do another pair this year.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yes.
Gotta get on it.
Yeah.
Need nice cosy socks.
Yep.
Have nice warm feet.
The other thing I was going to do, I finished my top.
Yay!
For anyone who was following along the previous ones, this is in the Dark Matter special that we had come out a couple of months ago, in the colour called Flare, and this is the Oolong Tank by Amy Scher. So I finished it.
Well done,
It's
you.
lovely. I might be
Just
doing
about
that.
still okay
It's
to have
really
a tank
nice.
and not need to have an Aran jumper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still
Lovely.
working on my Dark Matter leaflet. It's getting there. I went on holiday and it was too hot to knit. I was getting very sweaty hands.
Well, autumn now.
It is autumn. I was doing some last night actually. So yeah, I'll keep going.
So yeah, let's tell you about some of our Appledore Aran.
Yay!
So yeah, we've made Appledore into an Aran.
Woo!
We also currently have Appledore in lace and DK and now Aran. Yeah. So we've just made this one a nice standard sort of Aran thickness. It's 167 metres per 100 grams, so sort of a bit chunkier than our worsted yarns.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, nice, cosy. And it's a 3-ply yarn, so it's nice and rounded, so it's really good for like stitch definition and cables.
Yeah.
It's very nice cables.
The cables work really nicely.
So yes, just remind people it's made from 40% Devon close wool, 40% Romney and 20% Exmoor Blueface. All local to us here, so all of it's come from the southwest.
Yeah, some of those, we've met some of those sheep as well, I think, which is exciting.
In the annual, some people went to go and meet some of the sheep. So yes, if you look in Annual 4, there's a little article about a farm that has Devon close wools and some of the other ones as well.
Like big cuddly teddy bears.
Yeah, Appledore is available in 20 different colours. We have a small selection here.
Yeah.
Very cute ones. And Laura's actually wearing
Oh
some
yes,
of them.
this is, I forget which one it is.
Wimple Wonder. And Spicy Pippin.
And this is a sample, which we'll talk about more later,
That's in the
from the annual as well. It was one of those exciting exclusives that got to be knitted in Aran early.
Yes.
Where we actually only very recently spun it up at the mill, which is exciting. Doing a new thing, a new weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll show you some close-ups of all of those now, so you can see all the fun colours and see what it looks like in the Aran.
Yeah.
So here we have the full range of the Aran colours. And starting off from the left, we have Quench, and then Pig Snout, Slack McGirdle, Sweet Coppin, Ellis Bitter, Foxwhelp, Payhembury, Dabonet, Hoary Morning, Winter Stubbard, Sheep's Nose, Billy Down Pippin, Yeovil Sour, Tom Putt, Dufflin, Hangy Down, Spicy Pippin, Golden Knob, Wimple Wonder, and Mermaid on the far end in the white. And I'll give you a quick close-up of those as well. You can see that they've all got our new and exciting labels on them. Looking nice and smart together. Here are the pinks through to the dark warm colours, and then the greys into the blues. And then the greens, and the yellow, and the neutrals. So yeah, that was all the close-ups of all of our lovely colours. I hope you've maybe spotted one that your favourites.
It's nice seeing them properly. Oh, Ellis Bitter or Tom Putt. I like those really rich colours.
I do really love pig snout, but there are a lot of colours that I like in this range, so it's very hard to choose. But yeah, I was going to show you as well a couple of close-ups of some of the colours where you can see them in all three, so you can see how the same colour spins up, because where the Appledore is one of our least blended fibres, they've got all the fun heathering and speckles, but it means that when you spin them differently, they all show up slightly differently. So you can't see from here, but these actually all look a little bit different. So we'll do some close-ups of a few of the colours so really, you can see.
It's clever, isn't it? And in some of the colours, it almost makes, if you knit something, it almost looks hand-dyed because the colour comes and goes more in the lace than the DK, and it's really interesting how it changes it because of how thick and thin we spin it.
Yeah, so we'll show you some close-ups of that, and then after that we'll be back to show you some of our exciting samples. Whoa! So this first colour, the pig snout, is a beautiful bright pink, and here we have lace, then DK, then Aran, and you can just see that the sort of mottled colours show up really differently on each of the bases, but you can still see that it's the same colours in there, just some of them are a bit bigger splodges and some a bit smaller, sometimes a bit more subtle, sometimes a bit more bold. This colour is Slack McGirdle, and again we have the lace, then the DK, then the Aran, and you can see that they are quite different, that it's much more subtle in the lace, quite bright in the DK, and flecky in the Aran. They all look really fun. This colour is Winter Stubbard. As you can see, we have the lace and then the DK in the middle and then the Aran on the other side. You can see it's the exact same colourway, but because they're spun ever so slightly differently, the little flecks of blue show up differently. So they're quite subtle in the lace weight and quite vibrant in the DK, and then a little bit more actually flecky in the Aran. We made some samples. A few.
Lots of samples.
I actually didn't make any of them, but I'm wearing them.
You are.
Yeah, very with much aplomb, Helena.
Yes, you look like you're ready to go outside and build a snowman.
Yeah, which is not quite cold enough for today, so I'm getting quite warm.
It really is.
Yes, so we have Donna knitted this one. It's a Plymouth Gin by Thea Coleman.
Thea Coleman in golden knob.
Yes,
amazing.
And you already made one of these in Harvest Shoes
Raindrop.
Yes, she did it for both yarns. You've made it 1,000 times already.
Did you do body dart?
No, I did Black Gold of the Sun.
Is it your favourite hat?
It is. It's my favourite hat.
The cables are really lovely.
No, it is really, really nice.
Yes, it's very cosy and it's a fun little cable hat.
Yeah. I was very excited actually because Thea Coleman actually liked my project.
Very exciting.
Wow.
Yes, I'm quite honoured.
We have another one of her patterns here.
Yes.
This one's Bee's Knees.
Bee's Knees, yes.
Which, just to confuse everything, that one was in a yellow in the original.
Yeah.
We've done it in
Billy Down Pippin.
Yeah.
Which
nice.
Is lovely colour.
Yes.
Probably my favourite actually.
Oh.
I really like.
But yeah, this one's fun because it's got all the cables and the texture.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's very warm. Very warm.
Cosy.
Yeah.
That's really nice though. Love it.
So yes, that's one of the ones we've got. And then what have you got?
Well, I'm wearing one of my annual outfits. This is the Walled Garden vest by Sonia. And yeah, you can spot I'm wearing this one in the annual what did we say before? Wimple Wonder and Spicy Pippin.
Yeah.
So it was supposed to be, that one is like mossy paving stones or like walls.
Yeah.
So that was the idea, is that it's some stonework that's got a bit of greenery attached to it. That was the inspiration. But yeah, where it's a modular one, you can have as many or as few colours as you like.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the like minimal version.
Yeah.
And then she did the one in the Harvest Shoes, has all the colours in it.
Lots of colours.
Yeah. But yeah, you could do an all over colour Aran one, that would be fun.
Yeah. It's all 20 colours like swirling out from the middle.
Whoa. That might be too many colours. But I mean, you could probably do 10 on the front and 10 on the back.
Yeah. There you go,
Joseph.
Technicolor vest.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget your cowl that you...
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm also sporting, this is an Ellis Bitter. I've called it a Tenta-Cowl because it's a crocheted cowl and it ended up looking a bit like an octopus's tentacle. I just really wanted to use bobbles to really bring out that lovely Aran bobbliness.
The bobbles are really fun.
Yeah, and it just sort of
brilliant.
swirls around you. So it's not a pattern yet, but if enough people ask me, I might make it into a pattern.
Well done, Laura. That's really good.
And then Lauren made these, which are the Antler Mitts by Tin Can Knits.
Very nice.
And they're just a really nice pattern. Sam did the hat in our open weekend special Yarn Delic, which is the same as like stitch pattern but in a hat.
Yeah.
So we had kits for that, and then now we've got little mittens.
This is Quench. Looks so pretty in the Aran.
Yeah.
This is one of the colours that really does change depending on whether or not it's lace or DK or Aran. But yeah, these are really, really very cosy, but like they're nice little
They're a nice fit as well, aren't they?
They're really nice. Nice little pattern. So yeah, I'll tell you about some more as well, but we're going to take all of these things off before we overheat. So yeah, now we've taken off the very warm knitwear.
Yes, cool down a little bit.
We'll tell you about some of the patterns that we do have kits for but don't have the samples for here, and then also some ideas of other things we might want to knit or that we know other people are knitting. So on the website we have kits for the Erratics Hat and Cowl by Annie Howard, which if you're into the bobbles like Laura, you're going to love.
Lots of lovely bobbles.
So it's a cowl that you can do as like a short, snug, like close-up one, or like a long looping one. And you can do it in one or two colours. So she's done hers in Billy and Spicy Pippin.
Yeah.
And so you can do just the one colour, like she's done, I think the Spicy Pippin is the long one, and then the short one is Billy, but with spicy bobbles on it, so you can change up your things.
Mix
and then
it
she's
up.
done a matching hat, which also has, you can put a pom-pom on if you want to.
Yes, yeah.
And also has bobbles on it, but it's like lots of cables and things, so like lots of textural fun to do, but yeah, that looks really fun.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Then we've got the Lilica sweater, which we have talked about before, haven't we? That's Alex. That's her Rhinebeck sweater. We've got two weights. You've got the light and the heavier weight. And the light is in Harvest Hues 4-ply and using the Aran as the rusamine, isn't it? The
contrast. So it's in all the colours that she uses up here on that one. And then she did the heavier one is in Yarnadelic worsted, so in her sample you can see that she's used Hey Moon, but she's done a different yarn in the yoke, but we've got kits where you can put Aran in the yoke again.
Yeah, it works really nicely together, doesn't it?
So she's been running a cowl for that one, which is probably going to be wrapping up soon because it's almost Rhinebeck. But, so there's probably quite a few projects that you can go and snoop on if you're thinking about maybe, what shall I do for that one?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really fun and it looks like a really nice one to work on as well. Like it's a lot of fun to do the yoke in all the different colours.
Yeah. Come and have a look at that. Yeah. And then we've got the Mermaid sweater, haven't we, by Astrid Tueting.
Yes, Astrid always does such really nice jumpers in
lovely.
our yarns. So this time she's done it and it's in Billy Down Pippin.
Sheep's nose.
Always get it wrong.
Sheep's nose.
Yeah, she did it in sheep's nose.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful and it's got like all over texture patterns. There's like some crisscross and some other stuff going on. So it looks like a kind of like a Gansey.
That's it.
Like a proper more traditional like Aran. But it's a one colour one, so it's nice.
It's a nice samples and things on it, sampler.
But yeah, that one looks really lovely, so that's probably a good cosy one to go for.
Yeah.
So those are the other ones we have kits for, as well as all the ones that we showed you samples for, except for Laura's Tenta-Cowl that she hasn't done a pattern for yet. But all the others, we've got kits for them on the website. So if you're interested and you want to have a look at some of the other colour choices we've come up with, Lauren always picks really pretty colours.
She does, yeah.
You can go and have a look. They're all on the website. But we've got a couple of other suggestions because we've been sitting thinking, oh, what should we make? And obviously loads of people are having lots of exciting winter jumper patterns come out at the moment and stuff. So
it's good timing, isn't it?
Yes. So what were you thinking of making, Donna?
Well, I've got a couple of different ideas. I made a winter's beach cardigan in the Baddie Dar.
Oh, yes.
Yarn Adelic worsted.
Wear that one at shows.
Yeah, I'll be wearing that. Yeah.
But I wanted to go to Yarndale.
Well, we're going to Yarndale. I'll be wearing it there. I wanted to make another one, but I'm going to do it in Appledore Aran. So.
What colour?
I'm not sure. I might go lighter. I don't know. I'm thinking.
Not bright. You're not going to go for like a bright pink or bright
like
yellow?
pig snout. No. Maybe quench. I don't know. Maybe
that would be
quench.
Nice.
And then the other thing that I really want to knit is another Thea Coleman pattern, and that's the Mackerson jumper. And I'm thinking maybe Tom Putt for that one.
Ooh.
I think that would be really nice.
Be careful, Laura might steal that one.
Yeah, she might do. Yeah.
I was thinking there's one called Salmon Sack number 11 by Elspeth Judith, which is just a really quite a simple one that you can actually turn inside out because it's stockinette with a little bit of twisted rib. But obviously, as long as you do your twisted rib on both sides, it will show up. And then, like she's showing, like, oh, you can wear it on the reverse side or the right way around on the stockinette. So it's like, oh, you can have a couple of different textures, and it's got a couple of different necklines, like just a folded one or like a sort of more of a tulle one, and it just looks like it's really cozy but nice. It's quite simple. And she's done it in, it's like a strand of mohair held with another yarn, but the other yarn that she's done it in has all the same colour flecks as sheep's nose.
Oh, yeah,
so
that's
I'm
right,
considering
yes.
whether or not I should do a
nice.
sheep's nose one and it will look just the same, but I'm still thinking.
We're going really strange, aren't we? Because Helena's normally all the pinks
Normally
and I'm the blues.
you're the sheep's nose and I'm the
we're
quench, and
swapping.
we've got it all wrong. Yeah.
Oh, I've got one more.
Yeah.
That was actually suggested by one of our lovely test knitters, actually, and that's the Dagmar jacket by a Petite Knit. And I think Kayla was talking about doing it in Wimple Wonder, and I think that would be an amazing choice, actually.
Kayla's the person who knitted the bee's knees for us. So thank you,
Beautifully.
Kayla.
Yes,
it's
Kayla,
very
it's
beautiful,
lovely.
and we love it that you've made such a nice sample for us. But yeah, we'll be very excited to see that one if she's doing that, because that again has got lots of texture on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, it's just Aran's going to work. The Appledore Aran's going to work beautifully with all of these. I think really nice.
So yeah, there's some suggestions. Tell us what you've come up with, because we'll need to make some more. So
Yeah, definitely.
So the other thing we need to tell you about is it's Socktober.
Wait.
And we have sock yarn.
It's new sock yarn.
Yes. So this is new and exciting colour that we've done, which is called Drizzle, which is a natural. So it's like Mizzle, but it's darker. So someone went, oh, Drizzle. We went, yeah, that's the name.
So Mizzle in Devon is like that mist rain when it's just you go out and your face just gets totally wet, but it's not actually raining. And that's our sort of paler neutral. So now I've got a darker one for when it's like actually more raining.
Yes. And yeah, this has got our new sock yarn labels.
Oh my god, I've not actually seen that.
They only just turned up a couple of days before we did this. So so that's just a really nice sort of like mid to dark grey.
Yeah,
it sort of
still really goes well with all the colours, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
so the way we did this was that we swapped out the white Exmoor blue face that goes in the blend and put in the grey, which is the Gladys from the Devon Naturals. So it's really nice. It's actually a little bit softer, it feels. But yeah, so that's all we've done. So it's the exact same blend. It's just that we've used the grey fibre in the blend. It's still super wash, the same as the rest of the Exmoor sock.
Yeah, still got that bit of nylon for your sock.
So yeah, so another exciting neutral. We're very excited. Some people have been buying this to dye on, but we haven't seen any yet.
No,
so
that's going to be so interesting. Yeah.
And talking of people dyeing on things, we have an exclusive hand dye. So Shadow at Felt Fusion has dyed this lovely colour for us, which is lots of blue. It's mostly kind of a navy, but it's got some like lighter patches in it and some sort of different, like some of more sort of a grey denim, and then there's like really bright spots in there. So really excited to see how this one knits up.
Yeah, love a
this
blue.
one is called Devon Sea Swell. So you know it's scary weather going on here. It's very appropriate for October. The sea looks very scary and the sky is this colour.
This morning it actually did look like that.
Yeah. But yes, so we've got a few kits up on the website that are sort of with this colour, mixing and matching with some of the colours of the Exmoor sock and so on. So if you want to go and have a look for some colour ideas, we've got that. But then if you want some ideas for what to make, we've had a look through our little collection of socks and we've got some suggestions.
Ta-da! So that is mizzle, isn't it?
Yes, so that's
the
if you want
colour
to see,
difference.
that's the difference between the mizzle and the drizzle.
So this is our current sort of neutral, that if you need a sort of almost white for things. So this is mizzle, and this is the true do's. Am I saying that right?
I have no idea.
Sorry, Alex. By Alex Bird, and it's got some really interesting.
It's got the sort of the twisted Vickle cables and things down it. But yeah, they sort of come up the side of the foot and sort of join around the ankle.
Yeah,
and they're a little bit sort of short socks.
I like that they're short. It's really nice.
They're very sweet. I like those.
Yeah.
I might make some of those.
Oh, here's another Alex one, and this we were just talking about the Lilica sweater.
Yes.
This is the Lilica socks.
Yeah, she's done the exact same pattern with the Rusmine inlays. And this is sort of almost the same colourway as the light sweater because this is Wurtelbreeze is the main colour and she's used the Blackthorn Navy Harvest Hues to kind of do it, and then it's got Appledore in there and it's the Golden Knob and the Pig Snout, which is the one she's used in.
They're so pretty and it's really clever colour and pattern use. And this technique, I've never tried it, but it just is so effective. Yeah,
it's not very difficult. I have done it. I did it on a pair of mittens a couple of years ago. But
it's like little stained glass. It's like it's glowing with the sock. It's really lovely.
Yeah, they're really sweet.
Yeah.
And then another fun one.
Whoop. This is Blathen by Faye Dashba Hughes.
This one is in Fuzz Pig with Fairy Thimble.
Oh, so it's the sock base is quite simple, but I think you do some little bobbles or something, don't you? And then you embroider the
I think you do
flowers around them,
like sort of a French knot bobble type thing as you're going, and then you know where to put your flowers.
Yeah, and obviously they're like handed, or is it footed?
Yes. So on the other one, it's the other way around.
Yeah, really lovely. She's good at her flower patterns, isn't she?
Yeah, really
very nice.
What else have you got?
Oh well, this is a two. Hang on. Oh, I've not got enough hands. You do. Oh, she's going for it. Right. This is from the Blue Stockings book, and this is a pattern called Elizabeth
Montague.
So
the Blue Stockings book is a whole bunch of just sock patterns in the Exmoor sock. There's like 6 in there, I think. Possibly more, I can't quite remember anymore. Kate Davies did this a little while ago, but it's all about sort of the feminist writers and things. So it's like a history story in here as well about each of the women, and then there's a sock pattern for each of them.
Yes.
So there's lots of different sock options in that, and we've got a few copies of Blue Stockings, so if you're thinking, oh, I don't know what sock, you can have a look.
Yeah, lots of sock inspiration in there. Yeah. So this is a longer sock, and I was just trying to show you that because the panel is down the front of the sock. This lace in here. So
yes, because it's the Blue Stockings. Some of the sock patterns in there are a bit longer, so they're actually more of a stocking, but there are short versions of them as well.
Yeah. Last couple, we've got Lost in Sherwood. I love this one. It's by,
so fun.
Shall I try and say that? Natalia
Sinoshkova.
Sorry, Natalia.
We're very sorry. Your name is very complicated.
But I love the pattern.
But yeah, this one is in Mizzle and Odd Modod. Yeah. But I think it would look really nice with drizzle with something as a pop colour.
Oh gosh, yeah. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
It's such a clever... it's a clever type of Fair Isle that sort of does stripes in a different way.
I think even if you did the crazy stripes in this, if you picked a bright enough contrast, I think that would look quite fun and it wouldn't get lost into the colours. Because you can sort of see, even just within this, like where the mizzle is a little bit mottled.
Yeah.
That you can sort of see that in the pattern. That makes it look really fun.
Yeah. I love these like bright, zingy V's on this.
They're always a nice one to see on the washing line at shows.
Yeah. Maybe this is one that I'll do for Socktober. I've always looked at this sample and gone, I like that, I want to do it.
Well, there you go. We'll expect to see that on the next one.
You can expect to see this much of a sock.
Maybe on next Socktober's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fairly slow, but I will do it. And our last example for you is the Why Not socks by our Sonia Bardzilovska. I can say that surname.
Welcome.
This is Mizzle again with Hemel. I knew it was Hemel. I don't work with this range in the mill, so I forget which is which. And it's so cute, isn't it?
So again, that one's sort of mostly a vanilla sock with a little bit of colour work.
Yeah.
So again, might be quite a nice one to try this. So like you might lose the colour work if you don't go for a super bright colour, but yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Nice.
ideas.
Again, I really like the little
And
beads.
also would look really nice in drizzle with a nice warm colour.
Drizzle
Nice,
and
cosy.
quick beam.
Yeah.
Drizzle
That would be very
and-
Halloween.
I was thinking of a warm colour.
Yeah, very autumnal. But yes, so yeah, again, we've got a few kits for socks up on the website. So if you want to go and have a look for some inspiration, if you have a look, there are kits for the yarn, and there's also kits for specific patterns as well in some of the original colours too. So yeah.
Exciting. Sock time!
Yep. So that was everything for today.
Yay!
So lots of ideas, lots of things to think about knitting if you didn't already have far too many things on your plate for knitting at this time of year.
Yeah, I'm feeling inspired from what I've seen, so I hope everyone else is.
Well, at least it worked on one person.
Laura will bring everything in that she's knitted.
Yes, we'll be back in a few weeks' time with probably some seasonal goodies to show off. Things for maybe Halloween and or Christmas.
You said the word.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's out there already.
We'll let you know what exciting things we've got lined up for this year. But this is for today, so we'll tell you about that stuff next time.
Yeah.
Right, so enjoy your knitting, and these guys are off to Yarndale now because that was like 3 weeks ago, but we have to film this.
We'll be going. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.